All right, well, welcome to the August Update News Station. I'm your host, Chris Ristau.
Are you sure?
Debatable, but I don't know who this guy is. Can somebody find Mari, please?
Guest visit. Mari, come back.
Guest
quick.
would mean invited.
I need help.
Invited.
Fast.
You're not invited. This was a forced.
I'm crashing the party.
Yes.
I told you, this is my house. This is the house that Rye built.
Let's make sure we're all clear here.
That's right.
This was not an invite.
We're playing by a new set of rules now.
Hi, caramba. Could we get to the news station, please?
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. All right, so we're giving you, what, August numbers at this point?
I mean, maybe
Here we are in
October?
September. We're going to give you August numbers, and here's how they shaped up. We had 1,100 sales in the month of August, which was actually 100 more sales than we had in July, right? So I know you guys are hearing the news, and you're hearing all kinds of great things about real estate, sometimes not so great things about real estate, but the reality is
everybody, Ryan, stop
we
it.
actually had more sales. The average price point was a little bit lower. We went down by about $30,000. It's still a little over $1 million. I think it was $1 million.
Million and some change.
And some change, exactly. With half of those houses being under $780,000, which is just a tick under where it was last month, right? So little changes, not big changes, little changes, nothing to be scared of. Last month we had over 2,000 listings on the market that were active. This month we have less than 1,800, which is good, right? More inventory means a little bit more pressure on prices.
Yes.
Less inventory means things are getting back to normal. That's a good thing. We've got the highest priced home in Contra Costa County that sold for just over $8.3 million. I don't know who owns that house, but we're going to throw one hell of a party.
Yes, we are. Do we get invited?
We'll send you the invite.
Absolutely. Let's figure that one out.
Lowest in Contra Costa was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in Rossmore, and it sold for just under $200,000, I think at $195,000.
All right.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. How are things looking in East Contra Costa?
Well, as you know, we always like to break things down to East Contra Costa County. In the month of August, we had just over 300 sales, which is about the same as last month, which is good. Mm-hmm. Also, average sales price was at $730,000, which is a little bit below last month of $740,000. Also, active inventory right now, we have 644 active listings currently on the market, basically right around the same amount we had last month. So as you can kind of see, we're pretty much into a neutral market in general, not a big uptick one way or the other. Our highest priced home was in good old Discovery Bay at 1.85, so you know they're living nice on the water. I'm hoping to be invited to that housewarming party because I imagine they have a boat and it will be a fun time.
Invitation in the mail.
In the mail. Hopefully they get it to us. By the way, 2157 Country Hills Drive, Suite 206, if you want to invite me to that property. That being said, also lowest property was in Antioch. It was a little 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse at about $235,000. So as you can see, East Contra Costa County has kind of been very neutral, and I imagine it's going to sit away for a little bit longer, but most experts expect the fourth quarter inventory is going to start to come down. And with inventory coming down, that's going to keep values higher, right? Less inventory long-term means more value. There's less things to get after, right? So good news going into the fourth quarter for homeowners. Values will stay pretty much right where you're at.
Now, with that being said, I would also like to say, if you're a buyer and you're on the fence or you're thinking about buying right now, there's probably a nice little 2, 3, maybe a 4-month window of opportunity here.
Absolutely.
Where the market's still trying to figure some things out. We're still trying to get to balance. So if you're a buyer and you're looking to pull the trigger within the next 3 to 4 months, I think you got a nice little window here. If you have questions, you know who to call.
Absolutely. And we'll be here for anything that you need. I'm going to take it back to the studio to Michael Gordon. He's going to give you your lending update.
Mikey G.
Hello, Michael Gordon here, bringing you this month's lending update. Okay, in case you haven't noticed, interest rates have gone up with the average 30-year fixed rate being a little bit above 6% unless you're able to spend about 2% of the loan amount to buy down the interest rate to about a 5.5% range. Now, interest rate locks are at the lowest levels since December 2019. Now, this slowdown in the mortgage world is creating a ton of opportunity for buyers in the marketplace to take advantage of having less competition. And if you've been sitting on the fence and believing what's going on in the news about it being a terrible time to buy, I want you to think about something. A home that was listed for about $700,000 during the crazy heydays of late 2021, early 2022 may have been bid up through a bidding war to about $850,000. And if you were financing that amount at about a 3.25% interest rate that is no longer available, that payment is actually only about $275 a month less than that same $700,000 house that you would get for 5.5% today and not have to worry about a bidding war driving that price up exponentially. So my question to you is this: would you have a slightly higher payment and spend $150,000 less on the same home today? Or would you rather save $275 a month for the next 3 to 5 years before you make a move? You do the math on that and tell me which way is better for you. Now for some community updates, back to Chris.
Well, thank you for tuning in to our August community update. As you know, we have partnered with Ticket the Dream, which is a nonprofit to help foster youth nationwide. Just Be Kids. We've done lots of community events over the last couple of years, but to be honest with you, we want to know what you want to see and where you would like to help. Would you like to be helping us out? We're going to events and helping foster kids with school supplies. Coming up here shortly, we're going to be doing a toy drive to make sure we give kids a toy around the holiday season. But anything that you'd like to know more about for the community, maybe it could be a restaurant you want to know more about, or anything that you like, please reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to make sure our community update is also here to help serve your needs. If you have any questions at all, you want to know more about how we can get involved, please reach out. We'll be here. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed our August news station. If you have any questions on the future, please reach out. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have.
Can we do one thing real quick? Can we ask for Mari back?
Please.
We want Mari.
Yeah,
we want Mari.
Everyone.
I can't deal with this guy.
He's terrible.
I can't deal with this guy.
Can we fire him, please?
Hashtag.
Everybody in the DMs, do you guys want Mari back?
Please and thank you.